And this is the first one after the Oops, I Did It Again? No, Oops, I Did It for the first time. When it was a 80s tape that was 90s music. So since the other tape was 90s, I still have. Remember, this is my new segment.
I didn't know.
Yes, bands I didn't know. And I got my little thing. I write them down in. This time there's only one band, one song evidently that I didn't know anything about because I didn't even say the name of the band, but it was the Goo Goo Dolls, and I guess the name of the song was Naked. Maybe that was the one that was when they said Meantime, and then the other one I knew the band. It was Jane's Addiction, and I thought it was um, Caught Stealing, and then I said, oh no, it's not Caught Stealing. It's because it was Go by Jane's Addiction, another one of their hits. And the third one I knew, again, I knew the band, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, but I didn't know the name of the song, and the name of the song, it was kind of that rappy song. It was If You Have to Ask. So there you go. Those were the bands. Let me play it one more time.
I didn't know.
Just because I made that, so it's nice to do. But anyway, yeah, okay. There we go. Got the bands I didn't know, and this tape is a magnavox tape, and I'm almost 100% sure this one's gonna be all 80s, hopefully, because well, anyway, okay. So let me get to the other new fun thing I made, and that is my fancy slideshow that I have playing in the background here of all kinds of 80s images, bands and groups and well, anyway, so that's playing. I did the whole bands I didn't know thing. Only real one was the band Goo Goo Dolls. Good band. I know the name. I didn't know the song. And now a lot of my tapes I'm doing and I do are 90-minute tapes. That's what I thought I had almost completely was. But I found I have a lot of 60-minute tapes. And I really want this live because I turn into a podcast most. A lot of good podcasts are about hour and a half to 2 hours long. So just one tape if it's a C60, obviously only 60 minutes. So I have an extra tape. I have this Memorex one. It's another C60, so I can do a tape and a half. What the hell? Tape and a half? That's what? An hour and a half? So just in case, or not just in case, just when this Magnavox one ends, I can just pop in and play another side, and hopefully that's going to be Asian. And I haven't, like I said, I've been doing this now for what month and a half with this extra battery. I know I have about 2 hours roughly of airtime not being uh, plugged in anything, so I'm good to go on that. And here, let me move that over. Let me get my radio in here good. Can we see it? Let me see. There we go. Like to at least get at least sort of part of the fact that I am playing this on tapes. It's not just a CD or a MP3 on my computer. I am actually playing actual tapes that are over 40 years old. And my one friend in here that came in, Corn Farts, he's one of I did some shows with him. He's one of my fishing subscribers when I had my fishing show. and him and his wife were listening to the music, and he had to point out the fact that the tapes are older than him. So that was, oh, I just thought that was kind of funny. Okay, so all set. I'm ready to hit play. I don't know. Like I said, these are all reactionaries. These are things I haven't listened to in over 30 years, and so let's hope this one is actually 80s. Oh. Oh. I screwed up. I switched it to. All right. I've never really messed around with this thing. Somehow I switched it to auxiliary instead of tape. So I'm back on cassette. Oops. That was a faux pas on my side. But I'm trying. Okay, so now I'll hit play. We know there's music on it. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
One that this guy's
Hey, Corin.
equal affection for both his girlfriend and also his friends that he has. This song is called Popularity.
A live recording. The song's called Popularity. It's 80s. I don't know what band it is though. Sparks, maybe? Yeah, this is Sparks. Wow. Like you say, Corey, when you hear a song and it evokes a memory. That was weird. I heard the live. And for some reason my mind went, I had live Sparks. And bang, it is Sparks. And this isn't a good tape. The recording's not that. It's a little wanky, but you can get the song. Yeah. This is the band that I was friends with, the bass player. It's new wave music. I said this band played at my grad night for high school at Disneyland. These were two brothers. Obviously I remembered I had them live, but I forgot I remembered. Since it was 40 plus years ago. What I like is I tell you guys, all you gotta do is look at the band and say, show me Sparks into your Google and they'll probably show you these guys. They were really popular 80s band. I am gonna try to fix that tape that I found that was broke last week. I'm gonna try to take it apart and splice it together with some masking tape so I can play that specials live, that bootleg recording that I had. But this is cool. I didn't know I had. I should try to put this one on YouTube as a bootleg live recording of Sparks. Cool places. And the girl singing is, she's the one from the Go-Go's. The little happy, bouncy around one on the Go-Go's. The little cute little brunette. That's her. No, I don't fish anymore. I've been there a couple times. I stood there with my walker, and my friend Ash fished. But yeah, I don't fish anymore. Yeah, this song is Cool Places. I was in love with that little girl. Belinda Carlisle was the lead singer of Go-Go's. This was the other, her little backup singer, and the other one that, I just remember when you saw them live, she was like bouncing all around the stage. Little cute, long black hair. But she teamed up to sing backup for them on these songs. Pretty good for live. Of course, this wanky tape player doesn't do it much justice. That's funny. I haven't heard this song in 30 plus years. Skittles. Maybe I used the Go-Go's thumbnail for this one. I usually try to find a thumbnail that matches at least a group or something on for the podcast. All these thumbnails are the 80s tapes, but when I do the podcast, I had a different thumbnail that kind of matches. It's usually from all this list. No, I didn't put any of these. I wish. I didn't have these. These tapes were in my storage. So I never did incorporate them in my fishing video. I don't know if I can run a yeah, I turned these, yeah. This is basically my podcast. Right now it's a live, but I noted it as a podcast on Thursday. Because podcasts are just a live recorded in a different way. and I re-record. The podcast is just audio with a still picture with it. Yeah, it's on. They're all up. The last. This one will be up on Thursday, and I host them on YouTube. I guess wherever you go for YouTube podcasts. I think on my channel there isn't up top. It has live shorts, podcasts. Yeah, and you just go on there and you can listen to it. Yeah, you can listen on the way to work. It's just my live without the video, basically. And this one works because we're appreciating music. I haven't put it on Apple. I haven't looked up how to do it. I can, but I don't have a Apple. I haven't created an account with Apple, so I can't upload it. I'm thinking of doing it either that or iTunes. But YouTube since I'm already on YouTube and that, it was easy to put the podcast onto YouTube. I predict this is another one of the big hits. Sorry, the audio's not the best, but you know, it's a 40-year-old tape and a cheap cassette player, so. Yeah, I'll look that up. I've been wanting to see if I can put it on iTunes and Apple. I know I can, I just don't know if I have to pay to do it, or just, I'm just doing it for fun, and Apple and YouTube podcast is free, so. Maybe I'll update if I can get it done. Takes me back to my graduation. Sorry, I get emotional. Yeah, if I'd have died 4 years ago, I wouldn't hear this. And like I said, all these. Somebody would have found these tapes in my storage unit, probably just threw them away. They don't know what's on them. And it's from a dead man, so. I'm giving them one more life, like me. How many songs are on this? I like how this slideshow thing works with all the different. Obviously the extended version. This is the drum solo, I guess. Although it's not much drumming all over it, but.
Okay, you want to help me out the rest of this bit?
Oh wait, he's getting him to sing. bands love to do this. Oh, I've sold most of them off. I cleared it out, and I sold a lot of my. I used to be a professional skateboarder, and I had a lot of trophies and wheels and trucks, and I sold that all off. And what else is in there? Oh, I had some like old electronics, like stereos and VCRs. And yeah, I've sold I think almost 80 things now on eBay from my storage unit. Nothing too much. Nothing really rare. I do have a set of one-of-a-kind Santa Cruz speed wheels. And I had a rare Santa Cruz board. Air tank, Rob Roscoe. That was my most valuable thing I had. Sold it for like $1,000. And some old fishing reels. I have those on eBay. Old Daiwas. Paintings in my house and that, but it was artwork that I made. It was my own artwork and that. And cool. I did have a whole bunch of Robert Owens clown paintings, but unfortunately, I stuck them in the attic of the house I lived in, and then I forgot about them. And so those might have been worth some money. They were prints, not the actual paintings. Yeah, I did, it was digital, but I did pop art icons. I used to have an eBay site to sell them. Technically, it was all copyright infringement, but it was cool. Yeah, I sold them in 12 different countries. I sold my art to, and I made some money. Sometimes I made $200-300 a month selling little 8x10s. It was like that, like Nagel. Kind of like the Nagel style of digital stuff. Something I tried to make money with. Like my clothing too. I mean, I made this hat and I made this shirt. I had a clothing line, and I also did some art. And I've been all over the board. Fishing was just something I did in the end. Well, I guess this is actually a pretty long concert. I thought I was only going to have 1 or 2 songs, but I don't even remember this song. It wasn't one of their hits. Oh, Tips for Teens is the name of this song. Now, I fished the FLWs as a co-angler. I did that for 10 years, up until my stroke. Actually, 2018. 3 years before my stroke, I did the FLWs. I have some videos on YouTube. They're called Tournament Diaries. I think I put up 2 or 3. And I made a video of when I fished the co-angler circuit at the FLW, the Strand Series. but I never fished from the front of the boat. Too much money. Of course, it was $1,000 to enter as a co-angler, so. Yeah. One of my tournament diaries is Clear Lake. Actually, I think two of them are Clear Lake and the Delta. Those were the two lakes I did every year. The other lake was in Lake Havasu and that, but too far away. I didn't feel like going that far in February. Not worth fishing and driving that far in winter. Yeah, I did it from 2009 till 2018. 2 a year. I did the Delta and Clear Lake every year. Made a top 20 once and made $800. It was just for fun. And it's like 5 hours, I think. So it's an easy drive. It just takes 5 hours. And the Delta's like 2 hours, 2.5 to Bethel Island where you launch. The drive's not that bad. And I left Clear Lake. It was fun. I got to know everybody. I kind of used it like a vacation. And then I filmed it so I can put it on YouTube and hopefully make some money off it. It was fun. I was hoping I was going to be, if you got first place as a co-angler, you won a boat. I thought that was going to be, but yeah, coin beats tough.
Sparks me out of space, but somebody just heaved a pie in his face down front.
Wow,
I can hand it to you. Nice one.
This is a whole concert, evidently. Good for me.
If you hadn't wiped it off, I would have brought you upstage now.
This is a pretty rare
Go get another pie.
taping, I'm assuming.
Okay, let's go now one more time for our neglected folk up in the top up there. This one's for you, and it's a tune. It's called Upstairs.
I love the song. My friend Chris Miller, the pro skater, he used to sing poop stains, why don't you get out of my hair? Poop stains. We were little 15-year-olds, it was fun. But the words are upstairs, why don't you get out of there? I don't know, the Delta's more fun than Clear Lake. I never did well in Clear Lake. But here at Pinot is just like the Delta. I love fishing Pinot. As far as numbers of fish, Nausea Meadow is really fun. Catch 100 spots a day down there. This is great. Yeah, he changed it to poop stains. Wow, I wonder. Good bootleg. This is another one of their hits, actually. not with my stroke. I'm fine sitting right now, but I get extreme vertigo from it. When like right now, if I turn around and look at my video monitor, when I turn back around, my head gets all spinny and my eyes start like, yeah, it's sitting down. I'm good. Standing up, I'm a whole different person. Unfortunately, something I have to live with. Luckily, I'm not in a wheelchair, and I can move my arms. I got like my balance just sucks, and I get vertigo. So yeah, fishing. Yeah, and when I try to get technical, like focus on things. Yeah, I can go sit down in a chair and bait with a beer. No, I don't drink anymore. So, but once I hook the fish and try to concentrate on, that's when I go wake. That's when the brain goes. You don't do this anymore. Yeah, it's weird. I was joking with. Yeah. But I joked that I'm like those goats that when you scare them and they like, I fall over. That's kind of me now. It overloads my brain and I break down. But you gotta have fun with it. I mean, I had a good life up till 55 when it happened, I guess. That was my age. Yeah. 59 now, so before, yeah. When it happened, I didn't think I'd ever walk again, and they didn't think so either, so I can walk, and now I'm doing live. Yeah, I just have to remember a lot of times that I've had a stroke. When I go down hard. It's like, yeah, I slam pretty hard. Like those videos of old people when they lose their balance and they kind of and slam. That's me. But yeah, it's where if this whole tape is just sparks. Bait and wait. I like that. Bait and wait. Yeah. Yeah, that's boring. So most people think fishing is. When I told them I was going to be a pro bass fisherman, they didn't understand. Like, so you just sit in a chair and wait? I'm like, no, there's more to it. Oh, yeah, I love this song. Bad Manners. It's the one you skate to. This was their their biggest hit was Red Wine. Oh, no, wait, that was UB40. Sorry, this is Bad Manners. Their big hit was they did a ska version to My Girl Lollipop. I think that was their most popular song. You said you like this. You said you were a fan of this ska music. It's good. It's like happy circus music. And I said this lead singer, I'm pretty sure it was Fatty Blood Vessel. He's like 300-pound bald man. Kind of looks like Jabba the Hutt. Or at least that was a good way to describe it. I don't know how he got the nickname Fatty Blood Vessel, but probably look him up. There we go. That's the ska look right there. The checkers and the man in the little tux with the hat on. Yeah, this is 81, I think. This was my sophomore year in high school. So fun to dance to this. If I can only wobble on a chair, but actually dancing on two legs to this is fun. What? See, that's the problem with tapes. You end up, trying to plan out all the way to the last song is tough. No, this isn't, no. You skank to this, remember skanking? And Backroad said he liked skanks. I said, no, same word, different meaning. Did we get to the end? Yeah, we did. All right. Now let's see. See, it does say Magnavox. They're an electronic company, stereos and everything, so I guess it makes sense that they made tapes to record music on. So here we go with this one. Is there a flip side? Yeah, they all have. I don't know if I recorded on the second side. It doesn't really. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't sound like I did. Let's see if it's. Oh, uh-oh. Look what happened. It broke, guys. Look. It's the tape. Yeah, look. It's not in there anymore. It broke. I'm going to have to. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's kind of the. That might be the last time this tape ever plays. Because look, it went away. It's And it's, look, it doesn't, it's glued together. It doesn't, see, like, it doesn't have, some of them have screws. Like the other ones that broke had screws. So you actually unscrew it and take it apart. Yeah, that's, unless I crack it open and put it into another case that has screws in it. That's the last time this tape will ever be heard. That's kind of a bummer. I liked it. But now I got it archived on here as a live, but only one side. Oops. Remember I said, just in case? Well, we're gonna go to the backup now. Wow, another, that's a bummer, but, you know. What do you expect with 40-plus-year-old tapes? I mean, you never know when they're gonna break. Okay, this is a Memorex tape, another Memorex 60. Oh, it has music on it. It's a little lower than the other one. It's the Cramps. Garbage Man by the Cramps. And it's a really horrible recording. But cassettes were only supposed to last. Yeah, it's the Cramps. Psychobilly. They said their classification was psychobilly. It's the same one that Jen Ortega for Wednesday, that song she did that really popular dance to, that was the Cramps. But that was Goo Goo Mug was it. This is on the same album. Oh yeah, I still have all the fishing girls on there. Yeah, I found the other day, Court. It's still on here. All the girls in the, yeah, the sexy fishing girls. Yeah, it's still on there. Yeah, he's still playing behind me in every live when we, yeah. When we talked fishing, I played I supported female fishermen, so I always had the women on the screen, yeah. That's a real bummer. We all lived through the demise of the tape. That sucks it's not one that has screws in it. So I would have to completely destroy it. I wonder what else is on this tape. It doesn't have any writing on it. So guess we won't know until the next song. Yeah, I said, I don't know. No, it probably has music on the other side, but it broke, so. Oh yeah, this is another Maybe this is the whole album on here. I love the Grams. This is Fever, remember? You give me fever. A lot of bands in the 80s and I did this song. I forget who did the original. It was like Elvis or something. Or, no, it was Mucho Mayward. That was Sinatra's daughter. Was this so well? You can look up, if you look up Fever, a lot of bands, at least in the 80s, off the radio, a lot of them. This was, I think somebody gave me the album, and so I transferred it to tape. You know, just, yeah. Yeah, I think this sounds like it's recorded from an album. It's not off the radio. So I would borrow friends' albums. And later on I would put them on CD. But this is before CD, so. This was our MP3. Comparable to nowadays, later years MP3. This was our version of it. Was Walkmans and cassette tapes. I forgot they did a version of this song. Such a great version, though. Yeah, you know, this is for just hanging out and puffing on a joint and just relaxing. That's what this song is about. Exactly, Corey. I wish I did too, because I'd be sipping my brandy and puffing. If my brain still allowed it. Yeah, this is definitely just, yeah. I can tell I recorded from an album. I can hear the crackling once in a while, you can tell from the I can go over exactly. Yeah, this is Drug Trade. That's the song. That's the name of this song, The Drug Trade. This wasn't. I don't think I recorded this. Anyway, this Crabs are an 80s band. I think I recorded this in the early 90s. I think I had friends that I talked to, and they're like, I got a bunch of old 80s albums. You want to copy them? And I'm like, let me see what you got. And he had the Crabs. And I went, hell yeah. I don't think it's the whole album. I might have just did the best of. I forgot about these songs. Drug Trade, baby. Now I'm thinking of, I think I have the Cramps album cover. Maybe I can do that as a thumbnail for this podcast. Hear that, the Cocos? I don't know. We'll see. Love me. I have this song in one of the other ones I've already played, but this is the whole album. Love me. These guys are great. I think they only had one album. That's all they needed. It's great. Love me. I used to play this for my girls. Yeah, that's Ocean Diablo. I'm assuming that's Rick is Ocean Diablo. He's in a lot of my videos. If you go back to the early Pinot days, I'm fishing on his boat. Actually, I was just on the phone with Rick yesterday. My friend Ash knows him, and we party line kind of, and all three of us were talking. Oh, I nicknamed him that on my show because in the winter he always goes and fishes the ocean, and so I just said, from now on, I'm going to call you Ocean Diablo, the Ocean Devil. Yeah, this is a nickname. If you see him again, say, are you Ocean Diablo? Wow, I didn't know I had this whole album. Of course, it was recorded 30 plus years ago. I love the bass line. If I ever played in a band, that's what I would have been. I would have been the bass player. Isn't there only like 6 chords? I don't know. Seems like it'd be fun. Yeah, well, just say, hey, Ocean Diablo, and yeah, Rick's what, he's like 6'3", 6. He's pretty tall. He's pretty big. Yeah, you can. He's on. You go on my.
When the sun goes down and the moon comes up, I turn into a teenage.
This is the song. This is the one that Jen Ortega for Wednesday. This is the one that got millions and millions of views on on TikTok. She was doing the goth dance to this. Yeah, it's this song. Teenage Goo Goo Bug.
You better die when I show up.
It's their most popular song. Yeah, he lives almost right next door to Pinto it's a trailer park. Yeah, just look up Jen Ortega Wednesday Dance, and it'll show up all over on your phone. It's a really cool dance. It's a cool gothic dance. She's all in the lace and everything. It was huge. Everybody copied it on TikTok. They were crazy. It was like 2 years ago, I think. They did it intentionally to put it on TikTok. It was on the that show Wednesday that's on, I think it's on Netflix. Anyway, it gave the Cramps a new interest, and everybody, it like blew up. But yeah, we just heard all their other songs, but this is the one that, and it is basically their best song. Right now it's only playing out of one speaker. That's another problem you got with tapes. Sometimes the sides would drop out. Don't have a TikTok. It'll show up. It's on YouTube too. You just put. No, I did. I used to do black and I wore eyeliner. I did eyeliner on the bottom underneath. I didn't do the white on the face or anything and dye my hair black, but I would do eyeliner. And I had a gothic girlfriend. I totally loved her, but she looked in that video of Jen Ortega. Her name was Giselle, and she was a gothic girl, and really super thin and that. She looked exactly like Jen Ortega in that video, as Wednesday on it. No, I don't have any me with the eyeliner on. I just did a little on the inside. I didn't do like the really dark, like real goth. I just did under eye, yeah. I do have a video of me. I think I have it on. I'm in drag. I'm in a skirt and a leather jacket. And I think I have eyeliner on. It's on my YouTube somewhere. I think it's titled Me as a Woman. So I'm not in goth, but I do have eyeliner on. And makeup and lipstick, but it's a black and white video. So you can't really tell I have bright red lipstick on. Yeah, it's still only playing on one speaker. That's how messed up the tape is. But we can still hear it. Yeah. It didn't get many views. I put it on as a short, I think, on my YouTube channel. But actually, no, I put it on Insta because it was during my skate days. And there was a party at my house in 89, 88. And I have no idea why I was in drag because it wasn't during Halloween. I think somebody dared me to dress up as a woman. And I said, all right, fine, let's do it. And then somebody filmed me. I don't back down to dares like that. Who cares? Yeah, Simon, exactly. Hey, baby, looking for a good time? I said it. I have no idea. I don't know when it was. I know what year it was, but I don't know why I did it. And I don't have the colored version of it. It was on a skate video that's black and white. And I don't know where the original footage went. I look good though. Well, I'm glad I had a backup tape. And I'm kind of bummed. Now I want to I'm really bummed. I'm bummed this tape messed up, but I'm more bummed it's glued together, not screwed together. That almost sounded dirty. Because I'm going to have to destroy it to get the tape out, to put it into another and with my stroke, I'm not that technical, but I'll have to do a recovered tape edition if I'm able to fix it. Remember when I used to do the skating fixes, and I did the lives at El Cerro at skate park. Hey, I did like 4 or 5 of them. It was fun, but nobody came in, so I stopped doing it. I forgot to put my battery in. Okay, yay. I totally forgot about the battery, and I'm down to 7%. I pulled a corn farts. Remember you always only had 2%? Well, I suddenly only have 7%. Too bad it isn't Halloween. That's what this band was. This is very psychobilly, Halloween sounding. Finally came back to playing both records. You heard it, it jumped. Now it's playing on this figure too. Tapes weren't the best recording device. Probably why we moved on to CDs and then MP3s. The tape's slow. That's the problem with tapes too. Sometimes they bound up, so they don't spin at the right speed for the music to be at the right speed. Like if you turned a record player down, it'd be all. That's what happens to tapes. Yeah, I said tapes. They served a purpose. You're able to go mobile. And yeah. And with CDs now, CDs are pretty much gone. Now we're into just digital downloads now. Even DVDs are kind of going away now. You don't buy movies on DVD now, you just download it digitally. So it's a change. We're getting old.
Life is short, filled with stuff. Don't know what for. I ain't had enough.
Just Googled it.
I'd rather go out.
Yeah, that's I know. And
By the age of 9,
most of the tapes I'm playing are 40 plus, so they were wrong. It's the same thing about VHS tapes too. saw the ones I put up of me skateboarding. Those are from '86, and they still play. So. And so all these tapes are on their last leg. And well, hello. Another casualty. Yeah, the funny thing with that tape is it ended, and obviously you know how it's probably hooked up to the other end, so it stops. It just broke off, and I didn't hear anything. It just, when it hits, it triggers it to turn off. Well, it didn't even pull hard enough to trigger that. It was just still like it was playing. And I pulled out, and there's no tape in there. Oh yeah. And not only that, the heads on this tape player are getting really, really dirty because you often have to clean them off because the dust and that from the tape gets stuck on the heads, like it's kind of like ear wax in your ear. And so yeah, I have one somewhere in there. I have a tape cleaner, and it's little brushes that go like that. When you put it in and hit play, and they scrub the heads. Yeah. I know all that because I was into that as a kid, you know. It's like oh, it's kind of like, you know, when you have a battery and you take the eraser on a pencil and you rub the connectors, the top, because they get kind of dirty, and it's kind of like that, but the head's on the player. Trying to find a reference, something you might know. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, it damages it. Definitely damages on corn. We're witness of it. They wouldn't have done that if I didn't play it. It's a good tape to have. That was the one heavy metal band I liked. It was Metallica. Oh, and Guns N' Roses, although I don't know if they're considered heavy metal, but I like Guns N' Roses and Metallica. Now, is this tape going to is it going to end and stop and be able to play the other side, or is it going to break as well? Well, it's really funny. I've had 2 broken tapes now. What is it? What do you expect? They're 40 years old. Oh, it did end. Wow. Well, let's see what's on the other side. It didn't end, but I'll flip it. This tape player is really hard to get them in. Ooh, the Beatles. So this makes sense, because remember I had that other whole tape that was just Beatles? And it was from my albums. So it makes sense that I recorded the Cramps from an album. And now I have the Beatles on the other side, and it's obviously recorded from an album. Well, at least one song so far. We'll find out. Where are we? 9:14. Ooh, my battery's working. I'm up to 16% now. Yep, this is from an album. Will it be the Beatles all the way through? MTV. Now this you can mash potato to. And twist and shout. That's what I had. Desert boots.
You know you look so good, so good. You know you got me going now, just like I knew you would, like I knew you would. Well, shake it up, baby, now, shake it up, baby. Twist and shout, twist and shout. Come on, come on, come on, come on, baby, now, come on, baby, come on, work it on out, work it on out. You know you twist it, little girl, twist it, little girl. You know you twist so fine,
Wow.
twist so fine. Come on and twist it a little closer now.
Well, now I know what I got on this tape. Good music. It's not 80s, but it's on an 80s tape. It's getting a little wanky. I think I'm gonna know all the bands on this one. Cramps, Sparks. Yeah, I think I'm actually finally gonna know all the bands I played. It's gonna be a first for my 80s tapes. Hello.
To set you free, girl.
Hello, welcome to the 80s tapes. Sorry, it's 60s music, but at least it's good 60s.
Go with him. Anna, girl, before you go now, I want you to know now.
And I think it's playing a little slow.
That I still love you so, but if he loves you more, go with him.
I have no idea.
Of my life, I've been searching for a
I'm good.
girl to love me
Still vertical, as I like to say.
Every girl I've ever had breaks my heart and leaves
I'm a little
me
bummed
sad.
because earlier we broke one of my 80s tapes. So you see there's no more tape in there anymore. It played through and then broke off, and now it's just stuck in the neck. It had its last rodeo during my life. But at least we get to listen to the music it had on it. It didn't die for no reason. And now we're playing the emergency backup tape. I haven't listened to this stuff in obviously 30, 40 years. This is like early Beatles, right? I wasn't born yet, but
Go with him. Go with him. You can go with him, girl.
nice, yeah.
Go with him.
I'm surprised any of my old friends come in here because it took me 4 years to feel good enough to go live. I didn't think anybody would remember me. And now I'm just doing old music. Older than I thought.
You can see all these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Chains, but I can't break away from these chains.
What a weird combination. Cramps on one side and Beatles on the other. And it's another one that you could, our live dance, the mashed potato.
My baby's got me locked up in chains, and they ain't the kind that you can see. Oh, these chains of love got a hold on me, yeah. Please believe me when I tell you.
Congratulations.
Your lips are sweet.
I kind of miss the fact I never, not that I'm dead, but never got married. And now you kind of sad that I never had a kid. And now that I just sit around and watch TV, I watch all the kid shows, and it seems like it'd be a lot of fun to teach a kid about life. Something I never thought of. I watch Bluey a lot. And it looks like, yeah, I said I'm not dead yet, but I almost died 4 years ago, so I got lucky. Wow. This song's wobbly. This is pretty early. Oh, I got a third like. Yay! Sorry again, this ain't 80s music, but we went the other way this time. It's not 90s, it's 60s. But I've already had 60s music on here. And I was a mod, and mod's a revival of 60s music, so it makes sense I have this. And I used to love to dance to it when I was in high school. Dance like that. Bebop stuff. That was so fun, man. I really want to have a night with lots of fun, different 80s. Like I said, I don't plan any of this stuff out. Over there in the other room, I just have 3 cases of mixtapes that I take from the 80s, and I just pick one and throw it in and see what the hell happens. And we've been doing pretty good. And I'm trying as much as I can go from early, like 81, 82, up till the later clubby ones that I did when in the mid 80s. But it doesn't always work out because this tape hasn't been. Well, actually, we started out with the Sparks, which is new wave, and then that tape broke, so I couldn't play the other side, which I'm sure would have been lots of fun, rare 80s fun music, and all I'm trying to explain it, because this is it. It's just I'm reacting to old tapes, and this is what we got. Thanks. And I do. I turned it into a podcast for Thursdays. I don't know. It's just like, yeah. I appreciate people coming in and watching it live when it's live, and then I do it so, you know, if you're driving somewhere, you can put it on, and this is some cool music. And I don't get, you know, I'm not allowed to monetize these, obviously, because I'm playing fun copyrighted music, but I'm just glad I'm alive enough to be able to do it now. Strokes do weird things to your brain, man. Physically, I was able to, like, feed myself and bathe in that, but mentally, I was like, I felt, it's weird, I felt not alive for almost 4 years. It's weird. I'm back, baby. And doing the live. I think I can. There we go. I think you're blue now. It said I made you one, so. So, yes, I guess. So we'll see you. Next time you comment, you should be blue. It said I made you blue. Yeah, there you are, you're blue. I still know how to do it, my brain still works. Thank you for giving me the challenge of doing it again. You're the first one I've made blue in like 4 years since my stroke. So yay, I still know how to do it. And now it's different. It's you get choices on. I don't know, but you're welcome. Yeah. My newest mod. We made it to 9:30. Oh, I've been on, yeah. Hour 35 minutes. Good. Treasure these few words till we're together. Keep all my love forever. Wow, I didn't think I'd have another tape that had the Beatles on it. Not that it's a bad thing. As I write this letter, oh, send my love to you. I want you to remember that I'll always love that mohawk. Be in love with you. I'll be coming home again to you, love, until the day I do love. Yes, I love you. I made somebody a moderator. Yay! The other thing I need to try to do is do a panel again. I do it through StreamYard, and I think I have StreamYard on this phone, and I don't know. I'd like to try it one day, because I used to have fun doing panels. I used to part in the 5th grader with panels, and that was a lot of fun. It's not the way you smile, you touch my heart. But it took me 4 years to do it live again. So. Hey, Kitty. Oh yeah. Yeah, people have told me about the 18 plus cot. Is that the same one? I'm assuming. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. I heard heard about an 18-pounder caught, and I talked about it on the phone with Ash and Ocean Diablo. Big fish. Oh, thank you, Kenny. 4 legs now. Wow. Must be in the right spot.
Cause baby, it's you. Baby, it's you.
This is really good music. Not 80s, but started it all, didn't it? I said, I hope my next tape is actually all 80s. And I know one that I said this, the backside of this was all 80s and the damn tape broke. That's such a bummer. But it lived for 40 years.
I dream of your first kiss, and then I feel.
Oh, Kenny was on there. He's another DJ. He might know what album all that was off of. All this is off of.
A taste of honey, a taste of honey, tasting much sweeter than wine.
Desert Roots.
What will return? Yes, I will return. I'll come back for the
Wow. My battery went from 7%, now it's up to 30, so I'm stoked. I can definitely go live for 2 hours without needing electricity.
Tasting much sweeter than wine.
This is mellow. I like it. It's kind of country, isn't it? Like you should be riding on a horse right now out in the middle of the desert. I don't know. It's like in my head to this song. Riding on a horse. In the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
You'll never know how much I really love you.
Should be close to the end, I think.
You'll never know how much I really care. Listen,
I was planning on. I said
you want to know the secret.
I plan these to be about
You promise not to tell. Whoa,
between an hour and a half to 2 hours is good, I think.
let me whisper.
We're at 140 right now, so
Say the words you long to hear. I'm in love with you.
that was my favorite radio station right there. KROQ in Pasadena.
Want to know the secret.
KROQ 106.7. I guess, a home radio station. When you have a home lake, if you're a fisherman, I guess you have a home radio station. But a lot of these tapes are off K-Rock. Last week's was off of Sly 96 FM in San Luis Obispo. I had a friend that had a alternative late night show on there that I recorded off of. I'm just waiting for the tape to end, and I think I'm out here for this week. Sad week that I lost another tape. The magnavox tape broke. And, oh wait. This ain't the Beatles. We're back to 80s music. I think this might be Bauhaus. I don't know. Yeah, it's a gothic song. I like the song. Don't know who it is. That sounds like it might be Bauhaus. Maybe YouTube will find it for me. Whoa. Vertigo. I learned how to turn my hips fast. How do you go from Beatles to... Oh, that's right, the other side is the Cramps, so... Going from psychobilly to gothic makes sense, but... Beatles were kind of an odd roundabout turn. Wonder what else is on here. Where's it? 9:32. Well, it's a good night. We had quite a few people come in. And we had a whole live album thing, which was cool. The Sparks Live. And I'll download tomorrow and upload it as a podcast on Thursday. What else is on here? Cramps. What a weird tape. Oh, there's a tape. Well, this is what this 80s tapes is about. Mixtape discoveries. And this one is weird. Beatles, Sparks, Cramps, and at least one other weird band. That was a weird high schooler. Comes from my skating roots. I learned about all these bands at the skate park. All my older friends. Older, like, you know, seniors in high school, as I was a freshman and sophomore. Oh, there we go. At least, hoping this, there we go. Yay, did you hear that? That's what you want to hear at the end of a tape. You want it to end, not break, and click off. And yes. All right, that's going to do it for this 80s tape. Thank you to everybody that came in, and thank you for letting me relearn how to make people a mod. That'll help in the future. And well, next week, another really cool 80s tape, hopefully, and hopefully that one won't break, and we'll be able to hear the flip side. All right, guys, thanks. I'm out.